Welcome back to Awakened Exchanges. I'm your host, Jay, and you're starting to get to know my lovely wife and co-host, Krista. Hi there, baby.
Hey, baby.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm nervous because I think I'm going to be the one talking today.
I think that's right.
And we're a little more relaxed.
You can see
change of scenery for a day.
Yeah.
A show.
We're in Krista's childhood home to learn a little bit more about what makes her brain so fantastic.
Oof. Okay. That's fantastic. Thanks.
Fantastic.
You've been around me long enough to know my fantastic brain.
I enjoy
camp songs and friends quotes and is it this or that? Fusco Fusco.
Yes.
Anyways, so I am excited to be here. Share any stories or I don't know, tell about myself a bit.
All right.
If you have any questions, obviously chime in.
So as you can probably tell, this is going to be a week break before we get back to Jesus, but
Jesus can take a break.
Exactly. We decided we were getting out for ourselves. We've got the all three gatos here with us, so that was an interesting travel trip, but
successful though.
Very successful.
Yeah.
And we just decided let's do one from here. Let's hear
a little more relaxed and low key as I stare out at nature, and we've been wandering around nature, and
it's been a nice break.
Yeah, it's been a really great break from the city.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. So you've been in this town most of your...
Yeah, grew up down here, small town. Went K through 12 with basically most of my schoolmates, which was, I know, a vast difference than your schooling experience.
I was going to say, if you know from my intro... Yeah, 11 schools in K through 12. So.
Yeah, which is wild to me.
Yeah.
And then also, just because I've been back a couple times through funerals and memorials, and it's such a difference because it's like, these are the people that I grew up with, and there's the friend's mom that helped raise me, and there's like my doctor and my dentist, and then you're like, I know one person. Yeah, we have such a different childhood.
We did.
Yeah, yet oddly similar.
But how long have you guys been in this place?
We've been in this place since 3rd grade, so...
So most
8?
of your memories?
Is that 8? Yeah, most of my memories are here. I mean, I definitely have from my first childhood home, but this is the home that I've been at for 41 years. That's insane. That's or 40 years, I guess. 41, 40. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
The trees have grown as have I. Yeah.
And so tell me about growing up on this amazing land.
We used to be outside all the time. We had neighbors that were, my best friend was like a mile away, so we'd call each other and with our landlines and our rotary dial phones. And both her and I have really long, because we all had 9s and 0s, so it was just like
most of you people are not going to understand anymore, but
we're that age.
Man.
But we'd like call and be like, cool, we'll meet at the Y, and depending on if it's like a fun trip, an adventure, or I don't know if the snow is falling and we had to race there to find our spot to like ambush them, but we would come meet and we'd just go hang out down by the river, and we'd float the river with our inner tubes. It wasn't really floating, it was float 3 feet, walk over rocks, go 3 more feet, walk over more rocks. But yeah, we were just outside all the time.
And did you have like a set group of close friends you kind of grew up with your whole life, or did it kind of change?
I had probably my same little BFFs from growing. I mean, they kind of came and went, but yeah, I had the same locker partner since I was in 7th grade. I mean, I have a friend, my friend, Bethany, I've known since I was like 3.
Yeah.
So, and then just all the other people that may not be in my specific circle, but we're in the same little solar system, and it's like, hey, I remember you.
And you've been actually seeing them a little bit more frequently.
A couple people, yeah. I've reconnected with a few people, and we try to get together once a quarter, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun. You just, I don't know. I enjoy it. I'm a nostalgia girl, though. I like home and comfort.
Yeah.
So it's, and I mean, not that I didn't like, I can appreciate the small town and what it brought for me, and I way better growing up in a small town.
What do you think the small town brought for you?
Probably the community aspect of it, everybody kind of knowing you, which was a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
My mom was a teacher, so not that I was going to be bad or skip school, but I was like, oh, they're going to tell my mom. So, yeah, I was a goody-goody. I know, I was such a goody-goody. I broke out a little bit. I mean, when I got older. But yeah, we knew everybody. Yeah, that was the biggest thing. We knew everybody. We had I was telling you that we had the horse pasture volleyballs from Memorial Day till Labor Day.
Yeah.
Every Monday we'd get together with basically like the professionals of like the doctors and the dentists and the teachers and everybody who worked in Philomath, which wasn't many. And we'd have barbecue and potluck, and we'd play volleyball with, I don't know, there were probably 2 courts or maybe 1 court. I think they had a second court for a while, if I remember correctly.
That's cool.
And we just like eat and play volleyball every Monday night during the summers, and it was the same probably 20 people and the same kids that we basically all grew up with. And yeah. So yeah, vastly different than your childhood, babe.
Yeah. So volleyball and outdoors sports were kind of key.
Yeah. No, we're competitive.
I would have never guessed from our air hockey competitions.
We're a competitive family. We like sports and we like games and we like to win and we talk smack and we played volleyball for years together. My dad and I played sand volleyball together, beat up on the college kids, and my brother and I played sand volleyball together, and the 4 of us when we were younger all played together. And
I forgot that your mom played too.
Yeah, she was good for not playing, like growing up doing sports. She's quite athletic. Yeah. So so that was fun. Yeah, volleyball was my jam.
So you played other sports before?
Played basketball through my junior year in high school.
Oh, all the way to junior year? I was thinking it was freshman or sophomore for some reason.
No, so I'll backtrack. So yeah, we started playing sports in like middle school, and everybody played, well, I don't know if everybody played 3 sports, but I did 3 sports, volleyball, basketball, and track. And then my freshman year I did all 3, my sophomore year I did 3, and then my junior year I quit track because I wasn't that good. And played club volleyball, and then my senior year volleyball was my thing, and so I quit basketball and did club at a place in Eugene. So I drove to do club for that, and it was a good team, and it was a fun team. And
back when there were few clubs.
Back when they're holy. We
went to a friend's little girl club game.
Yeah, 13, 14, and then 11, 12-year-olds, and there were so many. There were
20 courts?
There was so many.
16
courts?
Oh,
they had a venue specifically for volleyball. That's cool. So that was life's a lot different from when we did it versus now. So I did all 3 sports, and then I quit to play volleyball because that's the best. And then I played club, and then played through college, and
Was there anything that you miss about the small town now, living in Portland?
Yes. Everything.
Everything. Besides everything. Besides
everything.
Nature and beauty.
I feel like the city I have hit my city limit. It is sucking my soul, and whenever we come to nature, I'm just like,
It's nice to be able to breathe.
Yeah. And it feels better to breathe. And there's not people everywhere, and just there's so much. It's so much. Portland's so much, and I So yeah, I miss being in small towns, and I miss being in nature.
You want to tell them what we watched on TV today?
What did we watch on TV today?
Oh,
God! It was like when we watched, like a parade of squirrels running up and down the trees.
8 or 10 squirrels. Just
we thought it was like 2, and then I
other.
was like, oh, it's 4, and then literally like 6, and then 8, and then they've just scattered everywhere. And then we saw a ginormous turkey and his turkey lady friend. And we haven't seen deer yet here. We've seen them driving.
We did yesterday.
Yeah, but yeah, we saw, yeah, it's just, and then the hummingbirds and the birds, and I'm a bird watcher now. I've hit that age. Yeah.
Well, the Stellar's jays are just...
Yeah. Stellar.
Stellar. Yeah.
Stellar. Yeah, no, I like the Nature Channel. Yeah, the Nature Channel is my, especially with our cats watching too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It took them, actually, they settled pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, going back to your question, everything I miss. Yeah, I want to be back. I just want to be in nature. I don't want to deal with the city anymore, and I just So that's another another podcast. But yeah, we'll get there.
All right. Then so high school was
sports.
All sports.
Yeah, sporty. Yeah, sports. Everything was sports, and through college, sports. Yeah, and then I was like, I am done with sports.
What prompted the done with sports?
Probably because I was just I just been playing it my whole life, and I wasn't gonna do anything like spectacular with it. Like it was fun still playing City League.
I mean,
but
All-American,
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, see, nothing spectacular.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm records.
Yeah.
Anyway,
records that will never be broken because they changed the rule.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they won't play. We used to play. We had 3-hour marathon matches. I remember nationals my freshman year. It was getting, I think, to the Final Four, and it was a 3-hour match that we lost, which was a suck. But I was like, woo! Then they play for like an hour and a half max.
Man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was at the sweet spot of like they used to play 2 out of 3 games, and then we played 3 out of 5 games, and no rally scoring, and then they were played 3 out of 5 with rally, so that's how they shortened the game. So yeah.
Well, the game we
Forever
saw was like
etched in.
And the game now was like we saw one was 20 minutes.
Oh my god, that wasn't
a game.
Yeah, that wasn't a game at all. Yeah. So yeah, no, volleyball was my jam for a really long time, and then oddly when I moved to California, like the volleyball mecca, I didn't. I was kind of over it. And
what did you switch to in California?
Partying.
Yeah, I was thinking surfing, but okay.
I did that as well, but I think it started with because I met Jason, well, from work, and then then he opened my eyes to the rave world.
The anti-cannabis Krista.
Yeah, the anti-drug. Better not. My 5-year letter to myself. You better not have smoked or done drugs. I think I even said done and like drank alcohol too. I was such a goody goody. That's embarrassing. Anyways, so I started going to raves and partying and doing fun activities.
So is that a shout out to McKenna? No, I'm just playing. So that was Western. To California.
Yeah.
How long were you in California?
3 years exactly. To the day.
Oh, that's right.
To the day I moved on my Bethany's birthday, so that's I'll always remember it.
And you still made a few friends that you keep in touch with.
Yeah. I got some good besties from California.
Where do you end up next?
Hawaii. Yeah, I was not over Actually, no, I was kind of tired of California.
Any reason?
I think just the vibe of California. It's a lot, and it was a lot for me. I definitely felt very not California-y living down there. And, it was just a lot.
Okay.
And then I didn't know... Yeah, I was working... at the glass tile company, and I had accounts in Maui, and we started talking. She's like, you should just come on vacation. And I was like, by myself? I would never. And then, I went to Maui on vacation and had the best 10 days. It was so fun. So fun. And then I remember coming home, and 3 months later, because I went in October, And then I think in November or December, I remember calling Ellie and being like, oh, so I'd love to like move there. And she's like, we're actually gonna fire one of the girls, and you can have that job. I was like, okay. So then February 4th, 2020. When did I move there? 2003. 2004, 2003. Yeah, I moved to Maui.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved in with the lady that I worked with and lived with her and her family for probably 6 months, I think. And then met that crazy lady. Not crazy, I shouldn't say crazy. The challenging lady that would leave me Bible quotes because I think she was trying to save me.
Well, of course. I mean, you're a heathen after all.
She had a really cute cat named Wobbles that had that wobbly syndrome, and he would just wobble all over the place. He was really cute, but she lived like a block from the beach, and I was like, I'll still deal with it. And then
Jesus quotes beach.
I take beach. Maybe he'll walk on water. And
hey, he's not as bad a guy as you thought.
I'm learning. So I was with her for 6 months, and I was like, I can't do this anymore because I basically just stayed in my room if I wasn't out. And then I started working with this guy, and his brother had a house, and they were like, you should just come move in with us. I was like, okay. And so, I moved in with those guys, and so it was the three of us, and then we rented an ohana in the back, just this little tiny house to Jeff, the cute little, now chef over there, but yeah, he worked on the boats and would bring us like fresh ahi. But yeah, also partied a lot there too. Yeah. So yeah. Surfed, I mean, that is kind of the lifestyle in California, and then partied in Hawaii because I wasn't that good of a surfer to surf. So
stick with what you know.
Stick with what I know. Yeah.
The rivers and lakes you're used to.
Yeah. But yeah, sunsets. Oh my gosh, we'd watch sunsets almost every night in Maui, and it was. It was fun to continue living where people vacation. Yeah. I'm like, how long are you here for? I'm like, I live here. And I had a not tourist job, so I could actually have like a fairly normal life.
What is a tourist job?
Like a restaurant or bartender or kind of stuff. Yeah. I had a 9 to 5.
A lot of expats, kind of,
or
ex-mainlanders. Yeah. I think of them that way. Got away from the States.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Yeah, people go to escape, and I mean, it's beautiful. I loved Maui. I liked Maui. I liked Maui Krista aside from the partied a little too much, but I like Island Krista.
You could live on the beach.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just. Yeah. I could live in a tent on the beach. Yeah. Maybe not in a tent, but. So then Maui happened, and that was fun and a good experience. And then I swear all at once, like my friend group just started moving back to the mainland, and my roommates both moved back to the mainland, but I was still living in their house with the other guy that lived in the other attachment. And then I was just like, why am I still here? Like, I can't go anywhere for my career. I don't really like what I'm not that I didn't like what I'm doing. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing.
It wasn't,
Yeah.
It wasn't a calling.
Yeah. And then, I think I was getting really like sad and depressed too. And I remember talking to Lisa, and she's like, you need to call your mom. Not call your mom. She's like, you need to call work, and you need to call in sick, and you need to call your mom. You need to book a flight. You just need to go home. And I think I did within like 3 days, and I was like, I'm leaving. So I was there for just under 2 years. Maui. I loved it. I loved Maui, but I wasn't gonna live there forever unless I was like living off the land with my partner. So if we want to move back to Hawaii, I'm down.
I mean, we could find a way.
Yeah, we'd have to get you some sun coverage.
What are you talking about? Whiter than
So that was Maui. Maui was good times and crazy times and.
Moved back here for a little while, or did you move straight to Portland?
I moved straight to Portland. I stayed with my brother for like 2 weeks. Okay. Because they were living, and I got a stupid job downtown where I was taking the bus. I think I lasted like a week at that job, and I was like, 1, I don't want to take the bus downtown, and 2, it was a stupid job. Yeah. And then I got a job out in Tigard, was it? Okay. And I was like, I can't commute. That's a long commute. And my grandma lived over there in her little 55 and old community. So I was like, Grandma! And of course, she loved it. And so, because, I mean, well, Grandpa had been passed for quite a while, but she was in her little place. Because he was
only of your grandparents that died early.
Yeah, early. Everybody else was old.
Yeah, because he was in the
81,
80s?
I think. Or 79, did we calculate? Yeah, 80. We'll say 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was, how old were you?
I was in California, so I was like 22.
Oh, still after college.
Yeah, I think it was like right after college because I think it was right after college. I probably graduated, moved to California. Yeah, it was probably like a year after college.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, live with Grandma. That was awesome. My grandma's awesome. I love her. Love her. I still love her. Yeah.
Of course
we literally, I lived with her for probably 6 months to a year. Maybe. No, probably just 6 months I lived with her. And I'd go to work and come home and we'd eat our probably George Foreman chicken and broccoli that was probably frozen. And then we'd snack on hot cocoa and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. For watching like Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy and all the hits.
All the good stuff.
Yeah. But that was awesome. I mean, everybody, if your grandma's, Actually, no, everybody should live with a grandparent. And the 55 and older community, which we have that in common.
We do.
Another thing in common.
You guys may or may not remember, but that's where I spent my after dorm years.
2 years?
I was there for almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years, and you're older. Yeah. But
I
was living with an older person. You were just making friends with them and doing
their IT work.
I'll show you how to do this new email thing we're working on.
A 5-minute walk to Lake Penn, though, man. Oh,
that's nice. Yeah, you had a nice little area.
Yeah.
So our 55 and older community we've both lived in already.
Nice.
We'll be like, welcome back.
Hey, exactly. A few more years.
Yeah.
I got a decade in me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. A decade.
Yeah.
Decade, yeah. Oh, gosh. So after living with Grandma, I moved in with, some friends that I worked with, and then I went a little 6-year hiatus of a relationship that is what it was, and got married and then divorced. And
it just wrong spelling, and you were like 5 days off on the birthday.
I know, it's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah. So that was a little 6-year hiatus. And then I was like, this is not how I want to live my life, and left the husband and got a sweet little studio downtown with this cool view and just started walking everywhere and just become a massage therapist.
Were you already in classes when you got married?
No, I was still doing sales.
Okay.
So I was doing sales. And then I decided to go to, when was it? So I was in massage school when I got engaged, and I graduated from massage school, and then I got married, and then I got my first massage job.
Okay.
So I was still at the spa when I was married, and then,
And then, was there, I know I've asked this before, but they don't know this. What was what made you decide to do massage?
I mean, it's kind of one of those weird stories of, I've gotten massages. I don't think we got them not growing up at our ages. It's not as much as it is now, around as much.
Before you, I think I've had 2 professional massages. Yeah. And then, as some of you know, Sean, who's been on here a time or two, he is also a massage therapist.
Same massage school.
Yeah,
that was funny.
But he's worked on me a couple times as well. Yeah.
So when I was down in California, the glass tile company that I worked for, they had a massage therapist that came in every Friday, and she would just transport the like a supply closet and put her sarongs and burn incense, and you'd be butt naked in the supply closet at work. I think you'd paid like $15, and the company paid for the rest of it for an hour-long massage. It was awesome. And I remember thinking that was a cool job, but not thinking anything about that I was going to do it. And then I was in sales for too long, and I got laid off from my sales job, and I I don't think I'd ever been fired before, or definitely haven't not been laid off. And I was like, what do I do? But I hated sales. Definitely not. I am not a sales girl.
No.
And I was hopping from job, like quotas would kick in, and I'm like, okay, I gotta actually work. Bye. And so, yeah, I had a job, and it was my last sales job, and I got laid off, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And I remember driving home crying, so I was like, oh my God, why did they pick me? Why am I the one that got laid off? Even though they laid off like over half of us. And being at home, I don't know, within the first week I was home and one of those commercials came on. Hey, what are you doing with your life? Have you thought about massage? And I was like, have I? Maybe. And so I called 3 of the schools. One didn't get back to me, or at least not in a timely manner. One of them was kind of just like, oh, here's the information, like if you want to look at it. And the other lady was like the cool admissions lady. And she's like, oh my gosh, we're doing this. We're starting this. Like, you should come check it out. And I was like, okay. So I went up to that massage school, and
which one was that again?
Everest.
That's right.
Just was like Ashmead to Everest. So like the chain ones, not even like the cool ones.
But they had good teachers, I hear.
They did have good teachers, and I mean, it was in my mind, it was just getting the information, because the knowledge comes with experience, or not the knowledge, but the
learning how to feel. Learning all the things that you can do.
Yeah. You can't do that with reading. You got to just touch.
No, it's hands on. And you've taught me so much.
Yeah, well, you're a good massage therapist. That's good too. Or massage, not therapist, I guess. Massage assistant.
I'll take it.
But yeah, started massage school within probably 3 weeks, maybe a month into like not working. And yeah, I was collecting unemployment and got to do that as well. And then was going back to school. And I think it was like the first time of laying my hands on people, I was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Got it! So it all worked out, and that was 17 years ago, and I've been massaging ever since.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now,
and that happened so I became a massage therapist, basically, going to school, then got married, and then started my career.
Yeah, right after the divorce.
Done. No, I started my career when I got married.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then I was still at the spa,
but
and then we got
your
divorced.
own business was after.
Yeah, that was once.
The divorce.
Yeah, because I don't think I would have had enough of not courage. I don't know. Think that I would be. Yeah, I'd be able to do that with somebody else in tow. Yeah, well, not in tow, but kind of. Sorry, that sounds bad. Anyways,
you're just being honest. That's how you felt.
It is what it is. Yeah, what'd you say?
It's how you felt.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 100%. So I didn't, and then I left him and got my sweet little studio with a view, and
that place.
Yeah, it was this top floor. It was so awesome. I loved it. I could have. Not that I didn't want to live there forever, but I was like, this is a cool spot. I could live here for a long time.
If any of you are from Portland, then hopefully you've had Escape from New York Pizza. She was literally, I could throw a rock to Escape from New York
and
Pizza.
And I barely ate it back then because I'm not a big pizza person. Well, until now, I guess.
But I would have been 360 pounds again.
Yeah. I had that, and then for 11 years I was just the single independent business lady that had a massage business and traveled the world and had a good time, and then COVID hit.
And then COVID hit.
And then COVID hit. Ugh. Yeah.
So before we get to
before they get to the
favorite travels in that little meantime.
Well, by far as the first one, which conveniently was 10 years ago, because if they keep getting the reminders, was my first big world traveling trip was to Bali.
That's right.
Yeah, I did that. We were there for 22 days. I think I was there total. I had a few days with one friend. I had like 4 days by myself, and then I had a few days with like all 4 of us, and then with best friend. And it was a good little mix of everything. Yeah, got some alone time. Was at a yoga space for a few days, so I just got to practice yoga in Bali, and that sounded fun. That was a cool trip. I mean, all of them have been fun. My Patagonia one was really incredible for the most part.
The views.
Yeah. I backpacked for 70 miles. I did the O-Track. Torres del Paine. Yeah, that was really incredible. There were a few little glitches.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hard to hike 70 miles when you don't sleep very well. Hard to hike, and but it was amazing because I've never felt like more like it was so peaceful and clear, and there's no like Wi-Fi and there's no pollution, and it just, you're in the middle of nowhere at the bottom of the world, and it was a really that was a. And then we got to go to Penguin Island. We're just like hang out with penguins.
That is pretty damn cool.
So that was a cool trip. I mean, I've done Iceland. Was a really fun,
jealousy-inducing
trip. That was short. That definitely I would go back to do a lot more of that.
No Northern Lights while you were there.
No, we were there when all sun. Yeah, we were there during the July.
Time,
we were there during July, and I was like, oh, I'll just pee outside the van in the middle of the night. And I'm like, oh, it's still bright. I guess I actually have to go. So that was funny. I think I still peed outside. I was like, people are sleeping. They don't care. But yeah, that one's fun. I mean, yeah.
So, and as
last one was super challenging.
Yeah. Oh,
Vietnam and Cambodia.
Yeah.
My body's a little more of a delicate flower these days.
I was also thinking Mexico was.
It's like Mexico. One. Yeah, Montezuma's revenge. That's no fun.
Definitely took its revenge.
Fun. Yoga retreat.
Yeah.
Just doing my yoga, feeling all good. Nope, missed 2 days of the retreat because I was not leaving. I
love you.
Mexico. I know. So the last time I was in Mexico was before we met, and I got a little of it on the way home. And for like a week, I was like, this feels like Mexico. But last time was definitely Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, Mexico.
Well, then, let's see. COVID brought bubs.
So then COVID happened. Yeah, I was like on my everything's cool, and life is flowing and traveling, and I had like 4 international trips in 2020
and got on 0 of them.
Well, I got one. I got my Costa Rica. Got to Envision Festival. Yeah,
that was February.
February, right before. Yeah, it was February, the end of February.
Because, I had a trip March 3rd that was canceled.
Yeah. Because when we got back, it was noticeably different. I was like,
yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care. It's just a festival. And then, COVID hit. And that was, I was, I mean, were you living by yourself at this time, or did you have roommates at the time?
Let's see.
Or were you with,
were you
still with Nicola?
Yes. Ish. January 31st of 2020 was when.
Oh, you guys. So, okay, you guys were on the. Yeah. I just remember being a single lady living by myself. I felt very much a burden to my friends when I wanted to, I don't know what to do. This is such a weird thing. Nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And so that was, I feel like I hermited and just tried to be all positive and be like, we can do this, Team Earth.
I think I had Sean downstairs.
Yeah.
And I had Chris upstairs at one point after I was living by myself.
Yeah. I gotta shift positions.
Oh, please. But then it was, Shadow.
Yeah. Well, I think even right when everything shut down, I had Kina, which was one of my friend's cats who I had. Is that sun hitting the...
Yes, we've got a few minutes before...
Okay, I was like, that feels like that's going to hit the camera soon.
It is. We're actually... So if we run here in a minute or there's any bad video...
Sorry.
We apologize. Timing.
Yeah.
We're about where we wanted to be.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. As in, I should stop talking?
How dare you? I'd never tell you to shut up.
Was that a yes?
No, of course not. No, I mean, we should wrap up here in a few minutes, but we're not there.
Well, I can finish our COVID stuff, and then I meet you.
Okay.
We can finish it at that.
We'll do a podcast on our relationship.
Yeah, we'll do, 100%. Yeah, we'll do that, because it's pretty fun.
There's a lot of, a lot of fun stuff.
But COVID hit, and it was, I mean, we met in the end of 2022, so the best part about it was I got Mr. Henry. He, saved me. He was... snuggliest cat with his out-of-work massage therapist because none of us could work, and he would just sleep on my chest and be like, I got you, mama, I got you.
I still send her pictures of him
he's such a
on
love
me.
bug. He's such a love bug. So that was the best part about COVID, but I don't feel like I feel like some people launched during COVID and I did not. I started going down rabbit holes and chaos of that and learned a lot about everything, which we can obviously discuss later about that too. But
mine definitely started off well, and then Ryan
got
rid of the business.
Yeah, and then 2022 I basically uprooted everything and bought my condo, and my car died of 21 years and got a new car, and then got a babe. And that was the end of 2022. And that was, and then now us.
Well.
So that's me in a nutshell. That's me up to year 45, right? We met
It's a little walnut show.
Oh, I thought you were going to do that. I love it. But those are, I don't know. I don't know if I told stories, but that was kind of where I was at, what I was doing. And
well, I think
we can chat longer about things later if you want to go back.
I think that was really good for them to get to kind of know you a little bit. And you have
me in
traveled.
A nutshell.
You've done a lot of fun stuff.
I feel like I've had a pretty cool life for what it's been. I've had my own business, which has been cool. That sounds fun.
Cultured woman.
Yeah, my cultured woman with her stomach issues when she travels.
And not cheese cultures. No.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know. I need my Lactaid now. Heck yeah. But I feel like I've had some pretty cool chapters in my life, and I feel like I've got a lot of things I still want to do, but nature is where I'm called to, and hopefully we're gonna be here soon.
Well, I want to thank you for coming out and sharing.
Thanks,
with us.
babe. Did you learn anything new about me?
Probably
Probably not, because you know everything about me because we're the mirrors of each other.
I got some refreshers.
Yeah.
It was nice to get to hear your stories again.
But we'll do some more. I'm sure I'll have better stories to tell.
As they come up.
Stories and good,
We've got a lot of good stories.
I do have some fun stories, so we'll have another talk about. Anyways. But it was enjoyable. I didn't cry like the last time, which, I guess, we tried to do this like a year ago, and he was like, and
with
this
the first reboot.
Yeah, the first reboot. And he was like, and here's Krista, and I was like,
I think the pause was a little longer.
Yeah. Anyways,
sorry.
Different headspace these days.
You're doing awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, baby. I feel actually pretty fine.
Thank you for helping.
You're welcome.
Anchor the show in a new grounded.
I'm excited to do these because one, I didn't die. Remember, we've had this.
I
was fearful of this, that I was going to die or something. I don't know, because I don't
Struck
like
by
speaking.
lightning.
I don't like. But I feel like I have things to work on, and I'm excited to work on these and not be embarrassed when I do something stupid or say something stupid or just.
Everybody here is just
we're all
listening
humans.
to share. We're
all humans. So me getting over things. So that's a little bit about Krista in a nutshell.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Anything to say?
No. Hopefully we'll turn into next episode. We'll be back to Jesus.
There we go. Jesus. Jesus. We'll go to the crucifixion. The crucifixion and hopefully the resurrection.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to the shroud.
And that's where I'm excited to talk more about.
That's the fun stuff for me. The shrouds, the science, how can you actually explain this thing?
Yeah, and how can religion and anyways, we'll get to that the next couple episodes. But thanks, babe. I had a good time, and hopefully you'll.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Take care, you guys.